श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। सुखसन्तानसिद्ध्यर्थं नत्वा ब्रह्माच्युतार्चितं गौरीविनायकोपेतं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. So we have discussed some parts of the second adhyaya and are now directly moving into a more relevant piece in the Grantha, the third chapter, which we will try to do in its entirety and close it there. So, the third Adhyaya talks about the Samavrittas. So, we have talked about Vritta, which basically means a Chanda, and among them, we are specifically dealing with the Samavrittas in the third Adhyaya. What is Sama? Sama means equal, that is known to us. And what is equal in these kind of vrittas is the question. So, equal here means the number of aksharas that will be there in each pada. In each pada will therefore become the same. It should be the same. The number of aksharas should be the same in each pada. There are two halves that we know, Purvardha and Uttarardha, first half and second half. And in these first half and second half, we want to see, we want to create a division basically. So first half is divided into two parts, the Prathama Charana and the Dvitiya Charana, or the Prathama Pada or the Dvitiya Pada. In the same way, the Uttarardha, the second half, is also divided into two parts. What are the two parts? The two parts are Tritiya Pada or Charana and Chaturtha Pada or Charana. So, if the first pada has one akshara, one alphabet, the second pada should also have one alphabet, third one should also have one alphabet, fourth one should also have one alphabet. This is the idea that we are trying to look at. Now, with this, we will talk about, and we have seen this, the definition of Samavritta, Ardha Samavritta and Vishamavritta in the first Adhyaya. Verses 14, 15 and 16. We have seen it there itself. Now we move on to this third Adhyaya and discuss the first such Vritta, the first such Samavritta to be specific. Now you see, this is how the Grantha now starts. It says Atha Prathama, or the first Samavritta is being now discussed. Atha. Atha means hence. Hence, the first Samavritta, one, is being discussed. And what is the name of the first Samavritta? Ukta. Ukta is the name. Or you can also say Atha is the beginning of the discussion on Ukta Samavritta. So you can clearly see something happening here. That is, even before we go to the Paribhasha, Vishnum Vande. If you see, this denotes the end of the first half, this rekha. And then you have a closure to the verse, the two rekhas that you see. And we are saying Vishnum Vande. Here you can see that this Purvardha has been divided into two halves. First pada, second pada, and then the Uttarardha is also getting divided into two padas. That is Tritiya Pada and Chaturtha Pada. And we are saying Guhu Shrihi. This is the Vyakhyana on Ukta. What does Chandrika say? Baladeva Upadhyaya's Chandrika Vyakhya say on this? So it says that एकाक्षर पादायाम उक्तायाम गुरेकश्चेत् पादः तदा श्रीनाम वृत्तम भवति. So in those chandas in which each pada contains only one akshara, such a samavritta is said to belong to the Ukta Jati or the Ukta category. And one more interesting thing, that is, if that akshara, one more thing that is required is that the akshara should be, or the varna should be, a guru varna. So Vishnum Vande, all of these should become gurus. All of these should be considered as gurus. That is the uh, thing over here. Now, how do we say that Vishnum Vande is guru? Now, this I know that Shnum over here is a Samyukta Vyanjana. We know Samyukta Vyanjanas are considered as gurus. Same happens here. But what about Va and V? So we know at the end of the pada, if there is a laghu, if the quarter ends, culminates in a laghu, that laghu can be optionally considered as a guru. So this became Vishnum Vande. This is the this is one shloka, by the way. You may say we haven't seen such shloka, but it is one such shloka. So the shortest one, the shortest samavritta, 4 akshara shloka, Vishnum Vande. That's all. Now comes one more. That is, if each pada contains 2 aksharas. This will be a short session. We will quickly move through this session. But yes, Atha, Atiyukta. Now the discussion on Atiyukta Namaka Chanda begins. And it says Gau Stri. These are all sutras. And you may say, where are these sutras coming from? You see, these are sutras. These are not like detailed shlokas describing the chanda, unlike the Dvitiya Adhyaya or the Prathama Adhyaya. So, where are these coming from? These are coming mostly from the Pingala Munikrita Chanda Sutrams. So, it is coming from there. So, what is the definition of a sutra? Or what is the identifier of a sutra? It should be Alpakshara. One of the identifiers is it should be Alpakshara. If you are saying I'm writing a sutra and then end up writing 10 pages, then that is not a sutra. So this is a sutra. Guhu Shrihi or Gaustri. What is happening over here? What is Gaustri? So earlier we had Gu, and Gu reminded us of Guru, and Guru would be for Ekaikam, for each of these things. For each of the aksharas or each of the varnas, they should be Guru varnas. Now Gau has come, and Gau interestingly is Dvivachana, for 2. So if both the aksharas become gurus, if both the aksharas become gurus, then we say that it is a Stri namaka vritta or Stri namaka chanda. So both the aksharas in each pada, Gopa, Pa is considered as Guru, and for fitting this, there is some kind of a force fit here. Go by no logic should become, Go can become Guru, because O is considered as Guru. So if it has O, then it is already Guru. So my bad, this is Guru. And Pa is at the end of the, so A, I, O are considered as, if you add that after a varna, those will be considered as gurus. Now Pa does not have any such akshara linked with it, but Pa comes at the end of the prathama pada. So Pa, despite being laghu, can be considered as guru. What about stri bhihi? Stri is a samyukta vyanjana. It contains three things, as you can see: sa, ta, and ra. So, and also an dirgha e. But yes, this is a samyukta vyanjana, so it's guru. And bha is at the end of the third pada, so at the end of the second pada. That's one thing. But it also contains a visarga. Therefore, it can be considered as guru. Now, Krishna. What is Krishna? What is Kri here? Ka and Rikara. The two things have come over here. So this becomes Guru, and then Shno is Samyukta Vyanjana. Reme, Ra has an Ekara, it's Guru, and Ma obviously comes at the end of the fourth pada. Therefore, it is also considered as Guru. Now we move on to the third one. We move on to the third such uh, category called Madhya. Madhya. Now, so for Madhya, the Tika says, this is the sutra by the way, Mo Nari. Mo Nari. This is the, so Madhya is a category by the way. Madhya is a category. In this category, there is one such special Vritta called Nari. And Mo Nari is being said. What is Mo Nari? So this is also a code word, or rather a abbreviation for the Magana. There is a, we have seen Gana, how Ganas are determined and all that. So this is considered as Magana. What is Magana? Let me just write it here or show. This thing that you are seeing, the three aksharas all should be gurus. This becomes Magana. So, okay. Now, what is Magana then? So, if the verse has two halves, and those two halves are then divided into two parts each, so four parts, and all the four parts should have three alphabets each, so 12 in total. In that, the three aksharas should all be gurus, Monari. And if there are three aksharas which become gurus in succession, then the collection of those three aksharas will be called as Magana. You see what is Magana here? Naam, Na has a dirgha A, right? Pa has a dirgha A. Ga is linked with O. So all of these are gurus. Nari bhihi. Na has an akara, ra has a dirgha ikara, bha has a visarga also at the end of the second pada. Again a guru. In the same way, we can form for Shrishto Vyat Krishno Vaha. This is the other thing. So Shlishto Vyat. Shli is a Samyukta Vyanjana. Shto is a Samyukta Vyanjana. Vya is a Samyukta Vyanjana. All of these therefore should become Guru, Guru, Guru. Therefore, a Ma Gana is formed till here. And then Krishno Vaha. Vaha has Visarga also at the end of the fourth pada. Shno is Samyukta Vyanjana. Kr is Ka and Rikara. Therefore, it is again Guru, Guru, Guru or Ma Gana, Mo. So, Ma is the or Mo is the abbreviation for the Magana. So these things we keep using, and you may say, why are they trying to confuse us by writing these short forms? They should have written Magana. The point is, in Sanskrita, we talk about model parsimony. That is, the model should be as parsimonious as possible. That is, whenever you write something, write it as pithily as possible. So for this, we keep saying this in Vyakarana. Uh, Ardhamatra Laghavena Putrotsavam Manyante Vyakaranaha. That is, even if you can shorten your sentence or your statement by Ardhamatra, by half a matra, Vyakarana become so happy by doing it that uh, they start celebrating as if a child was born in the family. The point is that the model or whatever you are writing should be written in as less terms as possible. At the same time, you don't become very ambiguous. That is also the other aspect. We have already seen some of these abbreviations for Magana, Jagana, Bhagana, and all that. Now, as I said, Madhya is a larger category, and in this Madhya category, some other things also come. That is, Ro Mrigi. Ro Mrigi is the other such uh, sutra for a particular madhya, a particular type of madhya, which is called as mrigi. What is mrigi? Mrigi, the word comes from mriga. Mriga is hiran, and mrigi, you use the nip pratyaya to make it mrigi. So Mrigi is a she deer, we can say. Now, Ro Mrigi. What is Ro Mrigi? Ro Mrigi, Ro should therefore represent Ragana. That is known to me. Now, what is Ragana? Ragana is, let me write it here. Ragana is Guru, Laghu, Guru. But there is a word of caution. Not all things here should become Raganas. That is not required. What is required is, I mean, if there is if there is one such ragana, then that is also probably considered as a mrigi. And if all, I mean, the point is at least one should have a ragana. Now, in this udaharana, we will actually see all of these becoming raganas. So that's the thing over here. Now, also there is some amount of force fitting that will be done. So if you look at this particular verse, Sa, obviously it has got Guru. Mr should have been Guru, but then for the sake of fitting a structure, it is considered as Laghu. Sorry, it is considered as Laghu. And then Gi, obviously it has Dirgha Akara, the Dirgha Ikara, but it also comes at the end of the Pada. So it is also considered as Guru. So this becomes one such Guru, Laghu, Guru. Then Lochana, Okara is there, Akara is here for Na, and cha does not have any such thing. So it becomes laghu, guru, laghu. Then Radhika, Shri Patehe, Radhika. This is again Dirgha Akara. So Guru, Laghu, Dha has the Hrasva E. It becomes Hrasva E. So it has just got a Laghu here. Shri Patehe. Shri Patehe has Guru because it contains a Dirgha uh, Ikara. Also, it is a Samyukta Vyanjana. In the Varnamala, there is no such thing called as Shra, right? So where does Shra come from? It comes from this. You are taking the Talavyasa, Talavyasha, and you are taking the Talavyasha and taking a Ra. This creates your Shra. And of course, it will also have its Halanta. But then, if you add a Ikara, a Dirgha Ikara, then that becomes equal to Shri. Yes. Radhika Shri Patehe. So what is the Tatparya here? It is a Visheshana of Radhika. Sa Mrigi Lochana. She has the eyes of a deer. And who does she belong to, or who is she connected to? Or if I ask Sa Mrigi Lochana, you may ask Ka. If somebody says she is Mrigi Lochana, and then I say that who, then the answer would be Radhika Shripatehe, Shripati, or Krishna's Radhika. That's all. Atha Pratishtha. One more class. So we have ended the Madhya class here. The Madhya has ended. Madhya had two such categories, Nari and Mrigi. Now we move on to the next class, that is Pratishtha. And this contains a interesting thing. Mogau Chet Kanya. Mogau Chet Kanya. Now, what does this mean? It simply means that Mogau first needs to be deciphered. What is this Mogau? First thing is that we are see the number that I'm adding here, 4, basically tells you that the or indicates the number of aksharas in each pada. So this should have 4. We can already see bhaswat, bhaswat. So swa 1 2, ka 3, nya 4. Saika Dhanya 1 2 3 4. Yasyaha 1 2 3 4. Kule is 3 4. And then Krishno Khelata. Now this is the thing. So Chandrika Vyakhyakara says Magau. What is Magau first? It means Magana and Guru. Magana is simply, we have seen, Guru, Guru, Guru. And then, so this is covering just 3 aksharas, right? What about the 4th akshara in this pada? That should be a Guru Varna. That should also be a Guru Varna. So this is Magau. Now, one more thing. So, Each pada should have four aksharas, and four aksharas should be arranged as Magana and a Guru. So you see here, Bha obviously is Guru, Swa is Samyukta Vyanjana, and then Ka. This becomes Guru again because it is also a Samyukta Vyanjana. Or rather, we should take also this one. So Bha, Swa, Ka, these are all Samyukta Vyanjanas. So these are all Gurus. Bha has an Akara, therefore it's Guru. Swa has a Guru because it's Samyukta Vyanjana, and Ka has also got a Guru. So this becomes Gu, 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 or rather Magana. And then a Nya is coming. This is also Samyukta Vyanjana, Guru. Also an Akara is there anyway. Then Saika Dhanya. Saika Dhanya also has that structure. Of course, there is some force fitting, as I said. There is some amount of force fitting because if you look at Saika Dhanya, why is Dha considered as Guru? It should not have been, but just for the sake of. So it's not always possible to confirm to a Chanda. Let me also make this very clear. It is not always possible to create a beautiful verse with some meaning, also grammatically correct, conforming to these stringent rules. So sometimes there are some divergences from the rule. So there also we see broadly a Guru, I mean a Magana and a Gu comes over here. So this is Pratishtha. These are names that are given. There is no reason that is generally given why those names were uh, given. Now, one more such thing has come. That is Supratishtha. Pratishtha was the category. In Pratishtha, we had one such Vritta, which was Kanya. Another category is, or another jati is Supratishtha, in which another such Vritta or Chanda has come, which is called as Panktihi. Panktihi. Magau Giti Panktihi. For this, Chandrika Vyakyakara says, Yadi Pade Bhagana Guru Punarguruhu Chet Tarhi Panktihi Nama Vrittam Bhavati. So, in those chandas in whose padas there are five aksharas, that is anyway getting indicated here. Those chandas are called as Supratishtha, and they should also have one more thing. In each pada, there should be a Bhagana and two Gurus. What is Bhagana? Guru, Laghu, Laghu. This is Bhagana. And yes, there is one mistake also that I have made. The mistake is this will not be Magana. In the book also there is a typing error. This will be Bhagau Giti Panktihi. Because then only we can get that this is Bhagana. And then there is a Guru. And how many Gurus? We have seen that Gu represents one Guru and Gau represents two. So if this particular Chanda should have five aksharas in each pada. First three should be Guru Laghu Laghu. What about the next two? They should be Guru Guru. And that is what we will see over here. Krishna Sanatha. Broadly, as I said, broadly this is followed. Krishna Sanatha. Krishna is Guru, Shna is Guru, Sa is not a Guru. But yes, just to sorry, Shna is considered as a Laghu over here. That's the problem with some of these rules. Krishna is Guru, we know that because it's Ka linked with the Rikara. But this should be Samyukta, therefore it should have become Guru. But to confirm broadly to the Chanda, they are saying that, okay, these two are Guru, this one is Laghu, then broadly it should follow the Pankti Vritta, and therefore let us consider this to be Guru. So there are those force fitting things that are also happening here. Now, yes. So, okay. Now we move on to the next chanda, which is the Gayatri chanda. As we say, Gayantram Trayate Gayatrihi, one who protects the singer or the chanter of the mantra. Gayatri. And for Gayatri, the chanda that, and you can see, you will, I leave this as a task actually. The task is whether you can actually detect that the mantras that are popular as different kinds of Gayatri mantras, do they actually follow this rule? What is the rule? Rule is tyau stastanu madhya. Tyau. And for this tyau, the commentary that Baladeva Upadhyaya is making is Tagana yaganau yadi padestoho bhavatah tada tanumadhya. I made a mistake over here. So Gayatri is the chanda. Okay, let me just first mention this. Gayatri is a broader category in which Tanumadhya is one of the Vritta. So if you say that the mantra follows Gayatri Chandra, then I will ask you the next question. Whether it is Tanumadhya or Shashi Vadana. I will ask you this question. Now, okay, now that I mentioned this, I will go back here. Tyau stas Tanumadhya. What is Tyau? तागण यगणौ यदि पादे स्तोहो भवतः तदा तनुमध्या नाम वृत्तम भवति. In chandas whose each pada contains six aksharas, those chandas are called as Gayatri. Those are said to belong to the Gayatri category or the Gayatri Jati. But then Gayatri would have some specific vrittas also, right? So one of them is Tanumadhya. And it should have six aksharas, that is known from Gayatri definition. One more thing is required, that is it should contain a tagana and a yagana. Tyau, a tagana and a yagana. First one should be tagana, second one should be yagana. What is tagana? Tagana is guru guru laghu. Yagana is laghu guru guru. तेन प्रविभक्ता. कामं वयसा सा येन प्रविलासं धत्ते तनुमध्या. This is the verse. Now, as I said, there is some force fitting again over here. Tena pravibhakta. You see, tena, ta contains an ekara. This is guru, fine. What about na? Na also does not come at the end of the pada, right? So it should not be considered as guru. But let us look at what else comes after this. Tena pravibhakta. Vibhakta, interestingly, is laghu. This is guru. Kta. Bha is fitted or considered as a guru. Tena pra. Pra is considered as a laghu and na is considered as a guru. As I said, there are deviations from the norm. But what we will broadly take from here is six aksharas in each pada. And if I roughly see this pattern with some exceptions here and there, then I will see that, okay, this is Tanumadhya Gayatri. And Yena Pravilasam Dhatte Tanumadhya. This is the Udaharana. These are not my examples. These are all coming from Chandu Manjari and other texts for all of these vrittas. Yena Pravilasam. Pravilasam is easy to see. Vikara, Vilasam is Laghu, La has Akara, Guru, Sa has Anuswara, Guru. Ye na pra, and ye is guru, na is laghu, but chalo theek hai, we will consider this to be a guru, and pra. So sometimes you may get confused, and then you will have to see other parts of the shloka whether they are broadly following the Gayatri Chanda or not, and then you form this verse. Now, the other is Shashi Vadana, the one which has the face of, or has a moon-like face. Shashi Vadana, Nyau. As you see, a Nagana, Nyau therefore should be Nagana and Yagana. Should be Nagana and Yagana. So the pada should contain a Nagana. What is Nagana? Nagana is simply Laghu, Laghu, Laghu. Yagana is Laghu, Guru, Guru, as we have seen. Now, Udaharana that is given is Shashivadana Vrajat Taruni Nam. There is a mistake that I have made. This ta should be not there, should not be there. Vrajat Taruni Nam. Then it becomes 6. Shashivadana. If you look at Shashi Vadananam, Shashiva, all of these three are Laghu, Laghu, Laghu. This is much more cleaner example. And then Dananam. This is Da is Laghu, Na has an Akara, so Guru. And the other one also has an Akara and also an Anuswara, so that is Guru. So this one is a much more cleaner example. We see that, okay, this is Gayatri Chanda. Then one more comes, that is Vidyullekha. Vidyullekha Mo Maha. So a lot of Gayatri Chandas have now come. So Shashivadana has come, Tanumadhya has come, Vidyullekha is one more such. Vidyullekha should have again 6 aksharas in each pada, and it should have Mo represents two Maganas here. Mo Maha represents two Maganas. So Gopastrinam Mukhya. So Gopastri, and we know what Magana is. Magana is all Guru. So Gopastrinam Mukhya. Vidyullekha Rupa. I have made a mistake here. This should be Vidyullekha Rupa. Vidyullekha Rupa. So if you look at Gopastrinam, Pa is not Guru, right? Pa is not Guru. But can we look at the other parts to see whether this could become Vidyullekha Gayatri? It can, because if you see at least this part, Kha Mukhya, this is Magana. Kha has an Akara, Mu does not have. That's one problem. And then Kya is Akara. So this is Guru, Laghu Guru. That kind of a system has come over here. Now let us look at this one then, if we can find whether a Laghu Guru Laghu is coming here. So Krishnena. Krishnena has a, a Guru 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 or a Magana structure is coming here or not. So Krishnena. Ka has a Rikara, so this becomes certainly a Guru. Shna, and then Na is at the end of the Pada. So all of them get Guru Guru Guru, and it becomes Magana. What about Tiresa? This is also Magana. This is also Magana. Tiresa. So this was not very helpful for finding the structure of Vidyullekha Gayatri. Let us look at this. Kalindi. All are, except for La here, Ka and the and Indi, they are Gurus. Tiresa has all Gurus. So we can broadly see that it will follow the Magana Magana structure in each pada. Now coming to the next one, so we will end the Gayatri Chandas here itself. All the Gayatri Chandas have now ended with this. This is called as Vasumati. Sau, it is here written as Sau Chet Vasumati. What is Sau? Sau is Tagana and Sagana. Tagana we have seen is Guru Guru Laghu, and Sagana is Laghu Laghu Guru. Rajiva Nayana Noonam Vasumati. And it should also have six aksharas in each uh, charana or each pada. Rajiva Nayana. Ra and Ja has gurus. Va is Laghu. So this is following the Tagana. Na ya na. Na and ya is Laghu. Na is Guru. So Nayana is Sagana. So Tagana Sagana structure is coming over here. Sau Chet Vasumati. So by this we can clearly see, or if we just take this part also, Rama Bhavati Sa. Rama has Guru Guru, Bha is Laghu, so it is Tagana, Guru Guru Laghu. Vati, Va has Laghu, Ti is Laghu, Sa has Dirgha Akara, it is Guru. So Laghu Laghu Guru has come over here. So Tagana Sagana has come. So by this we can kind of infer that okay, this is broadly Vasumati Gayatri. So we will move, and we are moving very fast, but that's good. We will move to the next few chandas like Ushnik and so on. Uh, Anushtup chanda, which comes in Ramayana, Gita, Mahabharata, everywhere a lot. So we will look at some of those chandas also. Uh, then Pankti and a few other ones also. And by that we will be able to appreciate or be able to understand which shloka belongs to which vritta. So we will just, as I said, we will just do the Tritiya Adhyaya in its totality and complete that. So with this I put a virama to today's patha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sukha Santana Siddhyartham नत्वा ब्रह्माच्युतार्चितं गौरी विनायकोपेतं शंकरं लोकशंकरं श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्णार्पितमस्तु.